or if we are using the one NDS in our network, then also we have to use this LDAP. So this is the functionality of this particular LAN and the pods. We have some name pod is also there for the connectivity to the NRF. That is a NRF interaction module. And through the NRF, we are doing the communication between the other internal network functions. So this is just an overview which I'm giving you. And certain services are also defined here in this particular pod, which are means doing the external communication with the HLR HSS, and like this trigger pod is doing that communication with the NTF, if the SOAP triggers are coming from this SDL, then we have to take care here by the trigger pod. So this is for the SOAP trigger notification, which are coming from the NTF, that is by the SDL or 1NDS node. So here, this is the common architecture. So this is the ZTS connectivity, which is controlling all these nodes for communicating through the this CM or FM or PM file, which we are using to fetch this data or any other logs of this particular nodes through the NetX. So this is basically that if we are going, if we are relating this with the VNF architecture, there we are using the CM repo, and here we are using the ZTS. So this is a basic architecture of AUSF-UDM. So another one more thing I need to show you guys. Here we have some CNF structural operation concept document available in the Nokia Discovery. So in this document, we can see that each pod functions and what are the functionality of the pods which are which are having the microservices of AUSF in UDM. So if we go here in the document, you can see the basic LAN layout of this particular, this one is for EIR. Here, this is for AUSF-UDM. Actually, I'm working for EIR also, so document is still open there. So basically, this is the document for the pods of functionality of the pods of AUSF in UDM. Here you can see that CNF architecture of, actually this is version 20 which I'm working. So here we can find the version 21 CNF architecture, and we have the correlation with the 21.2 architecture also here, because the releases keep on changing during certain period of time. So now currently we have the 21.5 architecture. So currently we are working for 21.5 for AUSF-UDM. And here we can see that some certain amount of changes are happening in each architecture. So you can easily find out what are the changes going on in each version. Like in this, some CMA pod is introduced in 21.5 architecture. So this is the basic functionality of that CMA. What is the CMA and why it is coming in the 21.5. So you can easily find out from this document, and here the microservices structure are there. So in this, we can find out what are the pods functionality. Like I have told you in the architecture, like UE auth pod. So here the function description is given, like UDM UE authentication service is used by this AUSF to request the UDM to select an authentication method. So certain pods having the different functionality. So we can check it the functionality of each pod from this document. So it is easy to understand what the pods and what are the microservices are doing for this particular NF. So this will, if I'm going to explain this each and every pod function, then it will become the long session. So I'm just having means very limited amount of time. So I'm giving just overview. So here you can see that this is microservices structure of 21.5. So, and if means certain pods are introduced in the system like 21.5, we have pod introduction like CMA pod is introduced in this. So in this, we can see that here CMA is mentioned and what CMA function will do here. So and also in this document, we can find the scalability, like what are the redundancy model of particular pod, like what are the means what type of redundancy we have to create for each pod. And also like I'm working for the DishNet project. And so I have to do the communication with the customer or region team. So what are the functionality and sorry, what are the redundancy we need to kept for the particular pod. So we have to refer this document and we have to suggest to the region team, or region team will already provide you the document, CIQ or BOQ in which the each redundancy model is explained or mentioned here there. So after that CIQ or BOQ, we need to prepare our DNP. So after DNP only, we have to prepare our deployment file like YAML file or XML file. So this is the scalability of particular pod architecture. So here we can see that certain pods having that edge functionality and certain having the worker node. So means worker are used for the internal communication, and edge nodes are used for the external communication. Like it is clearly, you can check it by name itself that this is for edge. So this is for connectivity from the external network function. So this is the edge and this is the worker here. So for each version, first of all, if you are going to work for any network function, then first of all, we need to check the 21, means we have to check the version for that particular network function. And we have to confirm from the region team or the customer team that for which function, for which version we have to deliver our planning inputs. So that is a very important thing, and we have to keep in mind before start working for any network function. So is that clear till now?
Yes, Ayush. Ayush, one thing. From where we can get this document?
That I will let you know. You have to go to the Discovery Center. Here in the Discovery Center, you have to do the login with your Nokia ID and password.
Okay.
Sorry. This is a recent.
Please share that link in the chat window.
Okay.
And is it accessible to everyone? Means every person who has the Nokia ID, or we need to request our
Yes,
LM
yes.
for?
If you have the Nokia ID, it is accessible to all the person.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, wait a minute. What is happening?
Yeah.
This is the link I'm going to share in the chat window.
Okay.
Yeah, Ayush, we know this site. Uh, Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Ayush, I am the new of the Nokia system. Okay. So the name also the node name, which functionality? Can you explain like that more deep?
Uh,
Because
actually,
right now you are telling us for related the integration things. Okay.
yes. Actually, this
Like
session is regarding that planning
yes,
inputs.
I'm saying the things. Also
Yes.
also some tool type like what tool we are using for the deploy the site the capacity. Okay.
Uh,
The
Actually,
customer
if
requirement.
deployment part is not taken care by my team, so we are just doing the planning stuff from our end,
No, 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 no,
and
no,
we
no.
have to.
Agree, Ayush. But
uh,
something you are saying that the like the version or something and the port connectivity. Okay, the things you are explaining related the integration.
Yes,
So
that is
so
means basic.
my concern is only can you explain the bit more deep related the node functionality how we uh, 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 provide the customer the solution like the planning of the any new network. Okay, this tool we are using to take the input the solution from the customer. Okay, provide the solution to customer and
Mhm.
provide the capacity of the node like.
Okay, okay. And after some time, I will going to explain that one also.
Okay.
And yes, but first of all, we can see the document directory here.
Yeah.
That is the Nokia Discovery Center. Actually, one of the person asked me to share this link, no? So we will discuss later. So this is the Nokia Discovery Center. Here we can check about any node on which we are working. So we have to just type the node name. Like if we are working for HSS, then we have to type the HSS here. And if it is related to the cloud, so we have to select the cloud here. And if it is related to bare metal, then we have to simply select this HSS only. So currently we are talking about the AUSF-UDM. So we have to type the AUSF-UDM. So here we can see the this is service cloud-based document here available. So in this in this discovery center, we can see that there are certain version available here, like 19 version 2021. So currently the latest version 21 we are working, and in this we can see that. Here the 21.2, 21.5, these documents are available here. So just we need to check if you are working for 21.5, like example, I'm working here for the DishNet project for 21.5. So I'm selecting here this link. After that, certain documents are available here, like AUSF software details. What are the changes happened in this version with respect to the previous version? And what are the communication metrics? And this technical description, which I was sharing you at the starting of my session when I was discussing about the architecture of particular CNF in a network function. So this is like a technical description I have downloaded from here itself. So certain different types of documents are available here. Like if you required any type of document regarding the interworking, like here interworking EPC 5G core. This is document having the certain parameter if you are going to enable the interworking between the EPC and 5G. So you have to refer this document here. So there are certain things we have to like 3G and 5G domain interworking. If we are going to enable the 3G 5G interworking, so we have to refer this document. So this type of deployment guide is here available, and deployment using Helm. And so these are documents we have to refer while doing the planning in kind of stuff. So is that clear? I don't know who is asking about this.
Yeah, I was asking. It's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks.
Ayush.
Okay. This is document discovery center. And another thing, now we have to start from the DNP itself while doing the planning of particular network function. So this is basically the means template which is available at our SharePoint. So we can download that template from that SharePoint, and we have to fill this DND or DNP as per the CIQ or BOQ provided by the customer region team. So here we can see that general information tab. We are having this AUSF-UDM certain pods, and what are the versions of the version. So this is basically we have edge and worker concept. Like worker is for the internal communication and internal connectivity, and this is having the certain LAN, different type of LAN which is doing the connectivity between these pods. So that we will discuss also later. What are the LANs we are using? And here you can see the edge is for the external connectivity to the external network function. So we are having this actually this is the sheet we having only this type of nodes. What are the nodes pods which are having inside this network function. So we don't have this information, so we have to ask from the customer this type of information, like what is the version we have to work, and what should be the scalability, like what is the sizing of a particular pod according to the document. We are all already having the certain sizing information in our document, which I'm showing you earlier. So from that document, we can refer the sizing of that particular pod. And this is basically the 3-site architecture, which I'm showing you. This is the second site, and this is the third site. So, for example, if we are discussing for the first site itself, then for AUSF-UDM only we are talking about. Actually, this is having the ZTS part also. So currently we are not doing the ZTS part. It is taken care by the deployment engineer. So from our side, we are just doing the AUSF-UDM part only. So this one already I have discussed about this pods and version and this edge and worker concept. So next thing we are going to discuss about the naming convention. So naming convention sheet having a particular host name which need to be means which need to be defined for particular pod or a particular network function. So if we can see that here the FQTN is also defined for UDM network function and ASF network function. So this is the FQDN, which is means which need to be shared by the region team. So if this is not available in the BOQ or CIQ, which is provided by the region team, then we can also suggest from our end, and we can propose some of the FQDN, like can we use this FQDN, or we need to take the confirmation from the region team that we are going to use this FQDN, because it is very much difficult to take the follow with the region team for this certain small things, and without confirmation of the region team, we cannot use any of this type of information from ourselves itself. So we have to take the confirmation and we have to discuss with the region team regarding this host name and FUDN. So we can see here in the remarks the limitation also given for this FUDN and host name. So here 256 character we can take for this FUDN. So there is no certain limitation like in HSS or in EIR or other function network function. We are having some limitations. So we have to take care in the mind like only a certain amount of character we have to use for this particular host name or FUDN. Another thing we have to keep in mind here in uh, this is the UDM and AUSF instance ID. That is NFID. We can also call it as. So this is the network function ID. So this is the instance ID which is generating by the deployment engineer or region team. So while they are going to means deploy the network function over the cloud environment, so they have to create a particular network ID or instance ID. So this instance ID is very much important, and we have to take it from the region team while doing our TPD or YAML file preparation. So without this one, this information, our project is not going to validate because we have to validate the project before the delivery, and the file should be 100% accurate and should be validated before doing the delivery to the deployment engineer or the region team. So if this network instance ID is not given by the region team, then we have to just put any dummy instance ID here, and we have to mention in the mail that we are using this dummy instance ID. So at the time of deployment, they can change it in your file before deployment. So this is the means important things like service FPDN, host name, and network instance ID. So this here is the LAN layout. In this LAN layout, we can see certain pods of which are the worker nodes having the internal connectivity with Ethernet 0. So this is used, we are using here the internal ONM LAN here for the connectivity of this particular internal pods to the ZTS. That is a ZTS internal LAN. So we have to use this and we have to provide DNP from our end. And actually, this is easily available from the document which I have showed you earlier. You have to just go to the AUSF-UDM document network discovery center. Here we can find the software details. So in the software details, this is available for each and every network function on which you are working. So I'm just referring here the AUSF-UDM. So in this document, we can see what are the changes happening in the current version on which we are working. So this is the change history. You can see here the what are the means functionality added or the any pod is added here in this network function. So you can see the CMA pod is added here, and so this is the things we have to check before doing this, before doing any means network function planning. So after that, you have to check the software details. In this, you can check the certain software version. So we can also means need to check the what are the image of the AUSF UDM and on which image we have to work, and we have to prepare the XML file and YAML file. So this need to be cross verified before starting our preparation of the planning files. So here we can see that this is the LAN layout in which each Ethernet is explained, like what are the functionality of this Ethernet 0, Ethernet 1 and Ethernet 2. Like we have to check. So this is the again the resource detail. So the calculation which is done by the region team for the number of pod which they are going to assign for each pod for the AUSF-UDM. So basically they are doing the calculation by here by seeing that amount of the storage which are going to take in by the CPU or memory which is required, or what is the memory limit is there. So this type of information, uh, actually the calculation part is the different kind of stuff. So I'm not going to here means explain you about this calculation. So how they are calculating the number of pods. Basically, minimum number of pods we can refer from the document, and if there is certain scalability is means defined by the region team, like they have to like we have name pod here. So if the minimum number of pod need to assign like 2, if circle has defined is 3 or 4, so they have doing some calculation with respect to this type of sorry, this type of CPU or memory usage, which need to be used for certain amount of subscriber, like how many subscriber they are going to means they are going to plan, like 50K subscriber or 60K subscriber. So like that, on the basis of the number of subscriber, they are going to use the number of pods and their scalability. So here in the LAN layout, I'm going to show here this. So this is the LAN layout which we have mentioned in our DNP. So from here itself, you can see that this is the regarding the worker pod. This is regarding the edge pod. So in the edge pod, that is HTTP2 LB pod, we are going to connect for this with Ethernet 0 and HTTP2 LAN. So here for the LI pod, this is for the trigger pod, and this is the ARPF pod. So for the functionality and description of this, all the pods, we can means we can schedule another session for the brief description of this pod and what are the functionality. So currently, I'm going to just brief you about the planning stuff, what we are doing in the planning, and how we are preparing this DNP, and what we are doing for preparing of YAML and XML file. So because it will take the very much time, so we have to keep in that also in mind regarding that means duration of the session. So here we can see that internal LAN is connected with all the internal LAN of each pod. That is the Ethernet 0 port, and the protocol LAN 1 LAN we are using here with the communication of the external connectivity, like HTTP to is here, like LI is here, trigger is here, and also if we are using the HSM LAN. So these all things are connected to the protocol LAN 2. So this protocol LAN 2 is reserved for this as SSM connectivity. If we are using the HSM in that authentication purpose, like soft AUC or normal authentication. So just coming back to my DNP. So here, which is already I have discussed about the redundancy. What type of redundancy we need to keep. This is as per the document which I have showed you earlier. So here, this is the IP request for each LAN which we are going to use, like internal ONM LAN or overlay network. This is a different project. So each project can use the different type of LAN, but they have to follow the standard documentation. So here they are using a certain amount of subnet for each external LAN, and here we are using they have given the subnet mask for each subnet and the gateway IP, and also description is given what type of LAN is used for which connectivity. So here we have done the IP allocation for each LAN. Actually, for example, here they have given some internal ONM LAN, like they have given some PUB ONM LAN nomenclature here. So this is basically depending upon the project to project. So I will show you means my current project also after that. So if you can see here, certain amount of IPs allocated to each worker or edge nodes. So we have to use this IP and subnet only for each Ethernet also. Here it is given like for which Ethernet LAN we have to use which subnet. So this is the IP. This is a basic IP addressing and the IP subnetting, which we already know, or the basic IP subnetting we have done here for the allocation of the IP for each edge and worker ports. So another LAN, we have done the same thing like internal ONM LAN. So what are the what are the ports coming in inside this one? So we have to give the IP subnet and IP allocation for each Ethernet port or particular LAN. So like that, we have done the IP addressing and allocation of this particular CNF network function. So this is a three-site architecture. So we have done this IP allocation for first site, second site, and this is the third site. So here what we have done, we have mapped the particular LAN with a particular Ethernet port. And after that, we have just put it the CIDR, that is the network subnet. And after that, we have put it the gateway IP. And after that, this is for the if we are doing for the site one, then we have mentioned site one here. After that, this is a site two, and this is site three. So basically, circle team or region team going to provide LAN. What are the LANs they have to use, and after that we have to do the mapping, and also they are providing our the subnet of particular LAN or particular pod. So we have to check that subnet. After that, we have to do the subnetting for the IP allocation, and we have to do the routing as per the IP allocation done. Here actually this is the file, this is a tab where we have given the connectivity for the multus, like if we are preparing the YAML file for particular UDM or AUSF-UDM, sorry. We are doing the particular routing part here, like we have to assign the particular start and end IP for each LAN and each subnet, and also like which LAN is need to be connect to the which destination NF. We have to take care in the mind, like if we are preparing that multus file. So multus file is basically the pre-installer file, that is the values.yaml. So these things are required while preparing that file. I will show you that file after the DNP discussion. So basically, this is the distribution matrix for this particular ports and host name. So these all things are provided by the circle team or region team. So basically, that's all with the DNP. So now I'm going to share you that values.yaml and XML file.
Sorry to interrupt. Ayush, what was the name of the document you showed first time? The Word document which contains the detail of all ports.
Which one? First.
Word document which contains detail of all ports of AUSF-UDM.
This one?
No, not this one.
Okay.
That was a Word document.
Sorry, wait a minute. This one, na?
Yes.
So this is the document name, Nokia register AUSF-UDM CNF architecture operational concept.
We can also find it in Discovery Center, right?
No. Actually, some of the documents are not mentioned in the Discovery Center. So what we have to do here, like just we have to go to the Nokia homepage. In the SharePoint, you can also find some document, like if you type the AUSF here. So here you can search all the SharePoint which is created on that Nokia means Nokia platform. So here you can find this document, like I have showed you this Nokia register 21.x means 21.2 is also here, 21.0 is also here, 21.5 is also here. So you can download this document, and just you need to check what are the functionality of each pod. You can check it from here. Also, this document having the redundancy model, and also it is having the means worker and edge model, like what are the nodes coming in edge and what are the nodes coming in worker. So
okay,
you can download it from here, from the Nokia SharePoint itself.
Okay. Thank you.
So now basically I'm going to share you this UTM files, that is a YAML and XML file. So basically, in this in this file, what we have done, we have just provided all the details regarding the routing part, like which port need to communicate with which external network function for the connectivity as per the architecture. So first of all, I'm going to show you how we have prepared this template, like through which portal we have to download this particular template, and after that we have to fill certain parameters here. So basically, some of the parameter we have to kept, like what values coming in the default template, and if there is a changes related to the previous version, like if you are working for the 21.5, we have to compare with 21.2. So if 21.2 having certain parameters which 21.5 doesn't have, or if certain parameters are newly introduced in 21.5 which 21.2 is not having, so we have to discuss with the solution architect team. So if you have a certain amount of sorry, if you have a particular document for this particular parameter introduced in the newest version, then you can refer that document, and as per the understanding, you can put that value for the particular parameter. If there is no document, you don't have any understanding regarding that parameter, you can just go to the solution architect team. So each project having the solution architect team, and they can resolve your query regarding that particular parameter fields and values. So this file template we are we are downloading from the Plateau tool. So I'm just going to show you the Plateau. Actually, in the Plateau, we have to connect through the VPN. First of all, need to connect to the VPN. So now the VPN is connected. So first of all, there is a Plateau link tool, and this link also I'm going to put in the chat window itself. So you have to proceed for this link, whether it is showing it is not a private connection. So we have to ignore the warning. So here we have to create a project. If you are going to create an YAML file or XML file. So first of all, you have to create a new project here. So in the project, we have to search the network function on which we are working, like a UDM. And after that, we have to see here the pre-installer file. So this is the pre-installer file which is having the Multus connectivity. So for version 21.5 we are using, we are working. So we have to click on this 21.5 version, and after that we have to create a project with a pre-filled input. So pre-filled input means the default inputs which is already filled by the system itself. So we don't need to change that parameter, or if any new parameters introduced having the default value, then we have to discuss with the region team or solution architect. Or if you're having the document, then you can refer that document. So like that, I have created this project. I have to put the name, uh, that is any project name XYZ. Description like 21.5 YAML file I have generated. So I put it that nomenclature here. After that, you have to select the Nokia customer, or actually, I am working for the dish. So here I am finding the dish. Dish is not mentioned here. So If you are having any project which is available here, you can select that one, like AT&T, if we can select. So here we need to create after that project. So here you can see the pop-up window coming like XYZ is success. So it is showing it loading here, but it is already generated. I think here we have to go to all projects. So here you can see the XYZ is coming on the top of the window, and it is by dragging it to the right side, we can see here it is success. So that is the description which I mentioned 21.5 ML. So this is the template which already created here. So we have to download is from this icon. After that, here the some options are coming. So here we can see that we have to download because we need to fill some multus connectivity like that is for the routing purpose. So we have to connect the each pod or each LAN of the AUSF-UDM to the different network function as per the architecture or what is mentioned in the document. So here download option is also coming. So first of all, I will show download the template. Here some format is coming like XML, XLS. So we have to means download in the YAML format because this is the YAML file which we are preparing. So if we are going to open this file, you can just open it with the Notepad plus plus. Here we can see that certain LANs are available here, like LDAP LAN, LB LDAP, LD, sorry, LB HTTP2 LAN, LI LAN, HSM LAN. So trigger LAN. So we have to check which LAN we are using here. Like this template having the both the connectivity like Dynam and the Multus. So basically before 21.2 version, we are using the Dynam connect CNI because Dynam is basically the Nokia cloud environment based connect CNI, and if we are doing the deployment on the OpenStack, so it is it is easily it is easily deployed on this particular Nokia environment platform. So Nokia cloud platform. So basically, Multus is introduced after 21.2. Sorry, in the 21.2 itself. So Multus is the open source CNI in which it can support any cloud infrastructure or any cloud environment. Like currently, we are doing the deployment on AWS. So in AWS, Multus is supported. So if we are doing the Dynam, it is not possible to deploy the network function on AWS with the Dynam CNI. So here we are using this Multus connectivity. So we have to ignore this part and just need to come here in the Multus. In the Multus, we can see here the LAN parameters or LAN fields are given here. Like we have to enable this LAN or not. After that, what are the CIDR which we are using for this LDAP LAN? And this information will come from the DNP itself, which we have already prepared as per the region team CIQ or region team details, which are shared by the region team. So just if your DNP is 100% okay, then there is no difficulty to prepare this type of YAML or XML file. So we have to check which LAN having this particular subnet. So we are just putting that subnet here. After that, we have to uh, mention here the start and end IP of a particular LAN. So we are having certain start and end IP allocation, which we have done in the subnetting and IP addressing tab. So we have to put that IP here. So this is the default template, and it doesn't have any route which is need to be mentioned here for the external connectivity. So basically, I will show you that file which is already prepared and having the particular particular external node connectivity. Here, this is the default. Okay. Here we can see the here we are starting from the multus. We have to ignore this denim because I already told you why we are using multus here. So here you can see this. These are the routes given below the gateway IP. So the default template having the information up to this field, that is a start and end IP. After that, we have to mention the gateway IP. After that, we have to mention the routes also. Like here in the hashtag, in the remarks itself, I have mentioned here that LDAP LAN should be connected with this UDR XSDB IP. So these are the UDR IPs. UDR means that is related to SDL part only. So that is a unified data repository. So we are using in the cloud as compared with this. We are comparing from this particular bare metal, like we are using one NDS, and in here in cloud we are using the SDL and UDR. This is the IP which is provided here for the UDR itself. So we have opened this route here for the LDAP connection because LDAP LAN is used to do the communication between this SDL and UDM. So here the second IP also, because here we are using the two different UDR, three different UDR, because this is a multi VNF site we are deploying in the dish network. So UDR here the three IPs of XSDB UDR we have opened with the LDAP LAN. So basically this is the multi VNF concept we are using for the SDL, because in our project SDL is on VNF and UDM is on CNF. So now is that clear till now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. After that, we are using the LB HTTP2 LAN for this UDM connectivity with another network function. Like here the CIDR, what are the subnet of this particular LAN we have assigned in the DNP. We have to put it here. After that, start and end IP of that particular subnet we have to put here. After that, gateway IP. So gateway IP must be the first IP of a particular CIDR, but here we are using the last IP of particular CIDR, that is a particular subnet. So this is the last IP of particular subnet we are using as the gateway IP here. It depends upon the project to project, means what your project is asking to assign gateway IP, first IP or last IP. So we can assign accordingly. So routes we are giving here for HTTP to LB connectivity. It is for the NRF function. Here one BSF connectivity is also giving, but I have put it the remarks need to check with the region team because I don't think it is need to be connected with the BSF function, network function. So here we need to connect with the NRF because for the we are using here the NIM pod. So for the NIM only we are doing the connectivity with the NRF. and that is the NRF interaction module. And after the NRF is basically we are using for the third party, that is a Cisco based network function. So sorry, Oracle. We are using Oracle based NRF here. So this is routes we are opening here for this particular NRF with the HTTP2 LAN. So now another function we have opened here in the routes here, AMF. So this is the Paco nodes which we are using for the you already know in the 5G architecture. So here we are opening this particular AMF routes and SMF routes for the HTTP2 connectivity of UDM with the packet code nodes. So if we are going to connect the UDM with the HLR or HSS for the interworking of 5G or 4G, then we have to open this route also with the HTTP2 LB IP of HSS, because HSS also having the HTTP2 LB pod in the CNF architecture. So we have to connect that pod with that particular HTTP2 LB of UDM pod. So here, if we are using the SMSF in our network, then we have to connect the SMSF with this same LAN itself. So this is for the LI LAN. So here we can use that particular parameter if we have to use the LI or not as per your project demand. So here we are using the LI and they have given some certain CIDR of this LI LAN and also the start and end IP we have mentioned here. So we have not opened the destination IP because still they have not given any destination IP of this particular LI that need to be connected to which destination IP. So we are just waiting for that particular input from the region team. And HSM LAN, if we are using the soft AUC, then we don't need to use the HSM LAN. And so that's why we are have done the particular parameter false here. So after that, trigger connectivity. So this is for the trigger line. We are using here, not using here the particular trigger encryption. Here we are using only the simple trigger line in that particular. Sorry, this is a part of this particular encryption only. So this is the trigger line we have enabled here. After that, we have assigned some start and end IP of that particular trigger line. So we have opened the roots of this particular UDR. That is a NTF IPs we have assigned here because notification for the SOAP trigger notification, we are using this trigger pod here in the UDM. So we are just opened that particular routes here because we have the multi VNF. So we have the two NTF IPs here. So so this is the new parameter which is introduced in 21.5. So this need to be used or not, still discussion is going on. So we have just discussion yesterday itself with the solution architect team and the region team regarding this new LIX1 LAN. So that need to be checked here. So this is the basically multus file which we are preparing. We can also call it as the pre-installer or the value.yaml file. So this we are delivering to our project deployment engineer and our region team. So they are also just doing the review after delivering our project, and also if they having any doubt regarding any connectivity which we have done in this particular LAN, so they can ask which IP or which NF network function you have connected in this particular LAN. So we just need to show them the document which we have referred for this connectivity. So basically, this is the architecture only which we are defining here. So you can refer the AUSF-UDM architecture which I have showed you earlier. So this is the pre-installer file or Helm file. After that, this one is clear till now.
Yes.
Okay, now we are coming to the second file. Actually, we already running out of time. I have assigned only 1 hour for this session, but there is so much details which need to be discussed. So actually, now another file that is a XML file. XML basically having the network configuration of a particular AUSF-UDM. So in that particular file, what we are doing here, we are just creating another project. Another project. Like we have typed the UDM. So this is the pre-installer file which already I have discussed. Another file, this is the 21.5, that is the XML file. So this need to be downloaded here. So we have to create, we are going to create an empty project, then the default parameter will not come. So we have to create the pre-filled inputs file. So that is a generic .xml showing here. So we are preparing the generic XML here. We have to create the session. After that, the project name need to be I have put it XYZ like ABC. I have just put it here. So a description of this project like 21.5 XML I can mention here. So project name AT&T or any project name you can. So it is showing loading here, but it is already generated. I think here from you can check from all projects. Here you can see ABC is coming here. So here you can see the description also. Success state is success. So it is created by me showing. So here you have to go this square dotted square box. In that you can see the certain settings. Certain drag down option is coming like uh, download option. So we have to download. After that, we are having some XML, XLS, these type of. So what we are doing here. We are not going to download it in XML format because it is a very huge file. So we cannot fill out that file in the XML format. So just we need to download in the XLS, that is the Excel format. Because in each Excel, for the UDM, we have almost 280 tab in that particular file. For HSS, I think we have the 380 tabs. So such huge amount of parameters are need to be defined here. So or it is not possible to fill up the XML file. So if you have the competency to fill that XML, then you can do the same way as you like, but I'm doing in the XML for XLS format. Here you can see certain sheets are coming here, like each sheet having the different type of parameter, having the different parameter functionality. So here you can see these all the serial number of the tabs. So here total 241. Okay, 241 tabs are there. So each tab having a certain parameter. So you have to fill this tab and what are the default values like this one. You can see in this tab the default value already filled because we have prepared the generic XML file. So here you can see that that particular parameters already filled by the system Plateau tool itself. So here you can check what are the parameters. Like this is the default parameter already filled. So when you are going to work on this file, then you can having the better understanding of this each parameter with certain period of time. So there are so much means huge amount of parameter are there. So you have to check each parameter, and if you have the reference file with you, then you can compare with the reference file that in the particular reference file which is already deployed. Like in my project, AUSF-UDM is already deployed on 21.2. So 21.2 version, and I am currently working on 21.5. So I'm comparing the both file of XML. So just need to check which is the new parameter and what will be the default value of the new parameter, whether it is in 21.5 or which is in 21, which was in 21.2, and some parameters also there which is already removed in the newest version, and which are also there are some parameter which is newly added in the 21.5 newest version. So that need to discuss with the your counterpart, like your NPO NPI engineer or your region team. So you have to cross check with them, or you have to search in the document also for particular parameter which I have showed here in the discovery center. So you have to check that particular parameters description also. You can check it from here. So here we have one file here which is having that particular specification of document. So I will show you that. Actually, here it is not mentioned that parameter file, I think, but I have downloaded from, I think, SharePoint itself for that particular parameter details.
Ayush,
Actually,
one question
yes,
here.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the tool you name mentioned the name the Plato tool. The
Mhm.
basic purpose of the that tool, the standard file generation only. Okay, like
Yes,
the
yes,
YML
yes,
and the
yes,
XML file.
yes,
Okay,
yes, yes,
but
yes.
but
That
but I think the these YML file and the XML file are coming with the package also, software package also.
software package also. Okay. Yes, that software package also here it is mentioned na, when you are going to download that file, you can see in that particular like
Because in this tool you are generating file only the default with the default value.
yes.
And
So
after
actually,
that you are editing these file.
yes, yes. So actually, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
No, I'm saying basically you are downloading these file from this the Plato tool. Okay. So my concern is why we are downloading these file from this Plato tool.
Actually, this is the standard template which we need to be generate from Plato tool itself, because it has the functionality of having the pre-filled inputs and the default inputs. Also, it has the functionality to validate the project, whether your project is going to deploy in that particular network function or not. Like you don't know that if you have certain errors in your file, or
Okay.
anything which is not suitable for the deployment, like if you
Okay.
have given that means invalid input, or any field is missing here. So that tool is very much important to validate your project. So
Okay. So
it will show.
after preparing the file, you need to validate these file in this tool.
Yes, 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 I will show you that one also.
Okay. Continue.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So basically, I have downloaded that parameter description file from any other resource. I think I will share you on the mail itself after this session. That file. So here after the we have to prepare this file. So I'm going to show you the XML version of this netcon file. Netcon file means that XML file which is having a certain configuration parameter. So here you can see the XML. Sorry, wait a minute. Yes. Yes, this is the XML file. Here you can see the XML file having each pods and each pods having certain parameters. So these are all the parameters, and actually if we are going to discuss one by one, then it will take almost 2 days, I think. So actually while preparing this file also, I am means we need to have means certain documents and certain information about each parameter. Or if you have the reference file, then you can just compare with the reference file what we have put it in the recent version or the previous version. So just need to take the reference and just you have to basic information like why you are putting this parameter here. So if you have the information and if you have the proper description of that particular parameter, then you will be confident while delivering this file, because after that delivering some question will appear by the customer team or the deployment engineer why you have put it this, because in the recent version we are using this parameter value, so why you have deviated that parameter with another value. So you have to answer that question if you have done any discrepancy in that particular XML or YAML file. So just this is for your information. So, so this is the XML file. You can see here itself. It is not possible to edit this file manually or one by one, because here a big chance to get the errors and do the mistake in while preparing this file. So we are just following the XLS format, that is the Excel format only, and we are filling these all inputs in the Excel sheet only. And after that Excel sheet, I'm just going to show you here. I have the project which I have delivered. I'm just going to show. This delivery here I have done for UDM 21.5. I'm working. 21.2 I have delivered. So here you can see the this is the XLS format, and here I'm going to show this. Just let me open this file. Here I have done certain sorry, this is the basic remarks which I have put it. Means you have to put remarks with respect to each parameter. If you have any doubt or any details which is not updated in DNP, so we have to put it like this, and we have to discuss with the region team while having the sync up call or the weekly meetings with the customer region team. So I'm just going to show you this. If like suppose we have prepared this file and just we are going to upload it on the Plateau tool, because we are not going to deliver this file in the XLS or Excel format. So we have to prepare this XML version. So the Plateau will do the conversion also. So here what we need to do here, like if we are creating new project, also, it is having the one option for overriding the project, like if it is coming ABC here. So sorry, it is the 21.5. So I'm not going to replace this file 21.5 with the 21.2 because it will show the error. So be sure, sorry, be sure before uploading that file, which version you are uploading. So I'm just, for an example, I'm giving you the XML conversion from the XLS. So I have already prepared 21.2 file. So that's why I'm creating the a new project. So this is the 21.2, 21.2. This XML you can recognize by having, means simple 21.2 is written here. Nothing mentioned like helm, pre-installer, etc. So this is the XML file you can recognize here. So here we can upload input file. So you have to upload the input file here. So input file is basically that XLS file. Because I have done that preparation in the XML for Excel format. So here I'm uploading this file because I have to show you the XML conversion and the validation of the project. So here you can see it is completed. So this for this UDM 21.2. netcon file. So here you can see it is created and green color window is pop up here. And after that, just need to go this square dotted box. Here you can find the option again. If you are going to download, then you can download again from here in the XML format. So it will the Plateau tool will automatically convert that Excel into the XML. So here project validation is coming. So we have to validate the project. So here you can see the project validation is running, and the task will appear in this icon, which is just below my name. So you can click it on here, and you can see the validate project is successful, and it is showing in green color. So here it is validated. So my file doesn't have any means error or any missing field in my project. So that's why it is success. So after that, we can deliver that file in the XML format by downloading just from here in the XML. And it is downloaded here. So just we need to put this file in the mail and just deliver it to your region team and the deployment engineer. So that's it. The basic idea about the planning ways of working, what we are doing in the planning team. And also after integration of that particular network function, if the deployment engineer or region team facing any difficulty while having the call is not going through that particular network function, or anything, any pod is not coming up, or any other recently I have delivered the HLR HSS and two pods are not coming up there. So there is some error in my file, like some nomenclature I have mentioned for particular LAN with the capital letter. So system is not taking with that caps for capital letter LAN name. That is I will show you here. So that is a basic small learning which we will see in our in our team, like if you are going to work on particular meta function, like so sorry. I need to show you means what is the sorry this. So HSS. Okay, so that is related to HSS. So I will show you the HSS file also here. Here, what I have done, right, this is like a diameter len in HSS. So in HSS, the host device need to be mentioned here. So what I have done here, I have just put it in the capital letter. So the system is not taking in the capital letter and it is showing the error. So uh, the two ports having this kind of error in my file. So it is not coming up. So after having this correction with the small letter, so the pods will get up and it is working. So like the small things need to be checked in your file before delivering, and so sometimes this may happen in your project and you have to troubleshoot that error after your deployment or integration time. So you need to be all pods should be in the running state and all the connectivity should be up after the project deployment. So that's it from my side. Vikram sir.
Yeah, Ayush.
Sir, that's it from my side for today.
Okay, great. So Ayush, thank you so much for this brief introduction about UDM planning. And I'm hopeful that it will help all the people. Actually, maybe you are not directly working on the UDM right now, but I'm hopeful that it will useful for you other people as well who is not working on UDM to to gain new knowledge today. And if you actually face any challenges or if you need more guidance, then you can connect with Ayush, or you can actually get in touch with us and we will align a technical mentor to you. So thank you so much for all for joining in the short actually notice time. And yeah, bye bye. Take care.
So,
Yeah, Vinod.
hello. Yeah, Ayush, one question regarding before starting that the planning. Okay, we have the certain the template, the some information required to us to from customer or local team. Okay, so you have the template or something.
Yes, yes, we have the template for that one also.
So before
Ju-
starting
ju-
you project.
yes, yes. That link I'm also going to share in the chat window itself.
Okay, okay. So that the customer provide that the same data like the
Yes, yes.
IP,
You
but
have to just download that template, and you have to ask all these detail which need to be required for that DNP preparation.
yes,
Basically, this is
exactly.
the CIQ template. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you,
So
Ayush. Thank
in the chat window, you can see that link, and it is having both VNF and CNF based network function CIQ template.
Ayush, I think better you send over the mail also, like, that is better, like
Okay.
we'll be having in the
Yes,
inbox
yes,
all the time. Okay. So all the links and whatever, like brief introduction, like description of what is that link is for.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Uh,
I will mention in the mail itself. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
also I
Thank
will
you very much
mention
for the session.
that all the links which are useful for us while doing the planning stuff.
Yeah, that will help actually.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
okay. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Also,
wonderful
we
session.
recorded this
Thanks for-
session, so in the chat box also you will able to find out the link for this video. So if anyone wanted to actually understand and just wanted to revise the things again, then they can consider watching this video as well. And we will upload the video at one single, like we are creating one inventory where all the videos will be also available. Thank you all.
Please,
Thank you.
please share the inventory details in the mail.
Sure. Yeah, we will. I'll
Okay,
share.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for joining the session.
Thank you, Ayush.
Thanks, Ayush.
Thanks.